All right, so today we're diving into e-concierge, and I think
Yeah.
it's going to be pretty interesting. For hotels looking to uh, really stand out, right? To offer an experience, not just a place to stay.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is, it's not about replacing your staff, the great people you've got. It's more like giving them superpowers.
Yeah.
AI can handle the boring stuff, so your staff can focus on that human touch. That's what builds real loyalty.
Superpowers, I like the sound of that. So we're talking 24/7 guest service,
Yeah.
but without, burning out the team.
Exactly. Imagine guest lands at 3:12 a.m. Their phone's dead. But no problem. The hotel's got an AI kiosk right there in the lobby. It can still check them in, give them directions, even order up a snack if they're starving. No more frantic calls to the front desk in the middle of the night.
Okay, I see how that smooths things out, makes things easier for everyone. But does it really add that wow factor? Something that makes guests go, whoa, that's cool.
Think about it this way. This AI can speak like a zillion languages. It can pull up personalized itineraries you've already made, based on their booking. It could even notice they're celebrating an anniversary and suggest a room upgrade right then and there. That kind of detail, that's what impresses people.
Clever. But I'm guessing all this tech, this doesn't come cheap, right?
And that's where it gets interesting. There are options for every budget.
That could be a game changer for hotels trying to compete globally.
Absolutely. And remember Steve Wynn, CEO of Wynn Resorts. He's been a big fan of voice AI, like Alexa, for years now, saying it takes the whole guest experience up a notch. And it's not just hype either. Focusrite did a study and found that 39% of travelers are already cool with using chat to talk to the front desk.
So people are ready for this, and the big names are on board too. But let's get practical for a second. How does all this actually work in a hotel?
Okay, well, there are a few key areas where AI is really making a splash. First, you've got your lobby AI, which we've touched on a bit. This could be kiosks or even, get ready for it, holographic avatars.
Hold on, holographic avatars. Are we talking like Star Wars concierge here?
It's closer than you think. These avatars can handle check-in, give personalized greetings, even explain how to use the stuff in the room. Imagine a holographic version of the hotel's founder welcoming each guest.
That's pretty wild. But
Yeah.
what about smaller hotels? Places that can't afford to, well, have holograms running around.
There are definitely more budget-friendly options out there.
So even a small boutique hotel can have that high-tech personalized feel. I like it.
Exactly. And system integrates with the hotel's existing CRM, which makes personalizing things even easier. The AI has access to all that guest data right from the start.
Okay, so we've got the lobby covered. But
Mhm.
what about when guests are actually in their rooms? How do we make them feel pampered, taken care of?
That's where the room AI concierge comes in. This is where things get really
All right,
interesting.
lay it on me. What can this room AI do?
Voice-controlled AI concierge that works with any voice assistant, Google Home, Alexa, you name it.
So guests can just like talk to their room.
Exactly. They can ask about the hotel, order room service, make requests to housekeeping, even get recommendations for local stuff, all hands-free. That's the kind of effortless luxury people are looking for these
I
days.
bet Steve Wynn would be all over that. It's like having a personal butler in every room.
He actually is a big believer in this technology. He thinks in-room AI can really help hotels go above and beyond for their guests in a way that's never been possible before.
This is all incredibly cool, but I gotta ask, doesn't all this AI take away from the human touch? That warm welcome, the genuine connection?
I get it, it's a worry a lot of people have, but think of it this way. AI takes care of the repetitive stuff, the FAQs, the booking changes, all that. That frees up your staff to focus on those special moments, the things that really make a guest stay memorable.
So it's not about replacing human interaction, it's about making it even better.
Exactly. Think of AI as a tool that makes your staff even more amazing, like giving them a super efficient assistant so they can focus on the things that only humans can do. Building relationships and creating those wow moments that keep guests coming back.
Okay, I'm sold on the guest experience part, but what about the hotel itself? Its brand, its ability to compete, how does all this affect that?
That's a great question, and that's where the real return on investment comes in. Look, we live in a world where travelers have so many options, right? They're looking for unique experiences, seamless service, and they expect technology to be a part of that. By embracing AI, hotels can stand out, attract those travelers who are looking for something
It's
special.
about that cool factor, right? Showing that you're innovative, that you're invested in giving people a cutting edge experience.
Exactly. Imagine a hotel that offers personalized itineraries before guests even arrive, instant support in multiple languages, Easy booking and check-in, AI-powered recommendations for local experiences. That makes a statement.
And these days, online reviews are everything. A hotel that's tech-savvy, guest-focused, that's going to have a serious advantage.
Absolutely. And AI can be a huge help with managing your online reputation. Let hotels collect feedback in real time, respond to reviews quickly and efficiently, even address potential issues before they blow up.
Like having a 247 reputation manager working behind the scenes, I can see how that would be
It
invaluable.
is. And it's not just damage control. AI can help you highlight those positive experiences, showcase what makes your hotel unique. It helps you build a strong online presence that attracts new guests.
This is starting to feel very futuristic, like we're stepping into a sci-fi movie where the hotel anticipates your every
It
need.
is pretty amazing, and we're just scratching the surface of what's possible. Imagine AI-powered virtual reality tours of your hotel, voice-activated room controls, maybe even AI that predicts what a guest needs before they even ask.
Whoa, that's mind-blowing. But let's bring it back down to earth for a moment. For hotel managers who are just starting to explore this whole AI thing, what are some key things they should
That's
consider?
a great question, and I think the most important thing is to start with a clear vision. What are you hoping to achieve with AI? Are you looking to make guests happier, streamline your operations, boost revenue, or all of the above?
So start with the why, the big
Yeah.
picture goals.
Exactly. Once you know what you want to achieve, you can start checking out the different platforms and solutions out there. There's a whole world of options to explore. It's also crucial to think about your staff, how AI will change their roles and responsibilities. Remember, it's about empowering them, not replacing them.
Absolutely, it's a partnership, not a takeover.
Precisely. And of course, data security and privacy are paramount. Make sure any AI platform you choose follows all the rules and keeps your guests' information safe.
Right, because building trust is just as important as building excitement. So what we're really talking about here is a new era for the hospitality industry, one where technology and human touch work together to create truly extraordinary experiences.
Exactly. And I think the key is to approach AI with a sense of curiosity. Be willing to experiment and always put the guest at the center of everything you do.
Well said. This has been a really eye-opening look at the world of e-concierge. And for me, the biggest takeaway is that AI isn't just about robots and algorithms.
Mhm.
It's about creating a more human, more personalized, and ultimately more memorable experience for every
I
guest.
couldn't agree more. And that's what makes this technology so exciting. It's about using innovation to enhance the human connection, not replace it.
Wonderful. I think our listeners are going to be buzzing with ideas after
Right.
this. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's take a closer look at some of the practical aspects of putting e-concierge into action in a
Great
hotel.
idea. Because choosing and implementing an AI concierge system, it's not as simple as flipping a switch. There are definitely some important things to consider.
Okay, so let's break it down. What are some key steps that hotel managers should take when they're exploring this technology?
Well, step one is to take a good hard look at how things are running now. And, most importantly, what your guests need. Figure out where AI can really make a difference. Where are the pain points? Are your guests tired of waiting in line at the front desk? Are there language barriers causing problems? Is your staff overwhelmed with routine tasks?
It's like giving your hotel a checkup, figuring out where AI can provide the best treatment.
Precisely. It's about finding the one that matches your goals and your budget. Your AI concierge needs to be able to access and update guest information, room assignments, even talk to your other hotel software.
So it's not just about adding a shiny new toy. It's about making sure it plays nicely with the rest of the team.
Exactly. And just like any new team member, your staff will need training on how to use and manage this AI concierge system.
That's right. We need to empower them to be AI collaborators, not feel threatened or replaced.
Precisely. And don't forget about your guests. They need to know about this AI concierge, what it can do, how it can help them during their stay. You can tell them through in-room materials, pre-arrival emails, maybe even a quick demo when they check in.
Transparency and excitement, showing guests how this tech can make their experience even better.
Exactly. Now let's talk best practices. How can hotels use these AI concierges effectively and responsibly? Because with any new technology, there's always a chance of getting it wrong.
We want to avoid those awkward AI fails.
For sure. One of the most important things is to make sure this AI concierge is user-friendly. Guests shouldn't have to struggle to figure out how to use it. The interface should be intuitive, the language should be conversational, and the instructions should be crystal clear.
It's all about a smooth and effortless experience, not adding another layer of complexity.
Exactly. And even though it's AI, that personal touch is still important. The AI concierge should be able to recognize individual guest preferences, tailor its responses, even offer a warm greeting or farewell.
It's about combining the efficiency of AI with the warmth of human hospitality.
Absolutely. And speaking of human interaction, AI concierges are not meant to replace your staff.
It's worth repeating.
It is. Think of AI as a tool that allows your staff to provide even better service. It can handle those routine tasks, freeing up your team to focus on building relationships, resolving those tricky issues, and creating those special moments that make a stay truly memorable.
Finding that sweet spot where AI and human interaction complement each other, each playing to their strengths.
Exactly. Now let's shift our focus to the guest experience itself. We talked about personalization, but how can these AI concierges actually enhance a guest's journey? Give us the inside scoop on those wow factor moments.
Oh, I love a good wow moment.
Me too. All right, picture this. A guest arrives at your hotel. They've had a long flight. They're probably tired and a little disoriented. They walk up to the self-check-in kiosk, and the AI concierge greets them by name. It even recognizes their preferred language.
Already they're feeling seen and valued right from the start.
Exactly. And it gets better.
Mm.
The AI concierge gives them a personalized welcome message. Maybe it mentions their favorite drink or suggests a nearby restaurant that matches their dietary needs.
It's like the AI already knows them, knows what they like, and is ready to help them have a great stay. That's impressive.
Precisely. And that's just the beginning. Throughout their stay, the AI concierge can proactively offer suggestions for local attractions, book spa appointments, arrange transportation, even provide weather updates and news that's tailored to their interests.
It's like having a personal assistant who knows the city inside and out, always one step ahead.
You got it. And it's not just about information. AI concierges can also create seamless experiences. Imagine a guest using voice commands to change the room temperature, order room service, or control the entertainment system.
Talk about effortless luxury, that's next level.
Exactly. And as we discussed earlier, AI can be a big help with upselling and cross-selling. By analyzing guest data, the AI concierge can suggest upgrades, amenities, or special package deals that are personalized to their preferences.
Creating those win-win situations where the guest feels pampered and the hotel makes a little extra revenue, everyone's happy.
Exactly. And it doesn't stop when the stay is over. AI concierges can enhance the post-stay experience too. Imagine automated feedback requests tailored to each guest's experience, followed by personalized thank you messages and even special offers to entice them back for another visit.
It's all about building those long-term relationships, keeping guests engaged, and coming back for more.
You got it. Now, let's address something that's on everyone's mind: data privacy. With all this personalization and data collection, how can hotels make sure they're respecting their guests' privacy?
It's a valid concern. No one wants to feel like they're being spied on.
Absolutely. Transparency and control are key. Hotels need to be upfront about what data they're collecting, how they're using it, and who has access to it. They should also give guests the option to opt out of certain data collection or personalization features.
It's about giving guests a choice and building trust.
Exactly. And of course, hotels have to follow all the relevant data privacy rules and regulations. That means implementing strong security measures to protect guest data from unauthorized access or breaches.
It's about taking data security seriously and making sure guests feel confident that their information is safe.
Precisely. Now, let's talk about the money side of things. We've touched on how AI concierges can boost revenue, but what about the costs involved? Because let's be honest, every hotel manager is thinking about the bottom line.
Of course, we got to make sure this makes financial sense.
Absolutely. The cost of putting in an AI concierge system can vary, depending on the platform, the features, the size and complexity of your hotel. There are subscription fees, integration costs, and maybe even hardware expenses if you're going for in-room devices or those holographic avatars.
Is that a one-size-fits-all situation then?
Exactly. But it's important to think of these costs as an investment, not just an expense. AI concierges can bring in a significant return on investment. They can make things more efficient, reduce labor costs, and of course, there are those upselling opportunities we talked about.
It's about looking at the long-term benefits, not just the upfront costs.
Exactly. And remember, AI technology is always evolving. As it gets more sophisticated and more accessible, we can expect to see costs come down, which will make it even more feasible for hotels of all sizes.
So it's an investment that's likely to become even more valuable over time.
Exactly. It's like any new technology, the early adopters might pay a bit more, but as it becomes more mainstream, prices tend to get more competitive.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So we've talked about the benefits, the costs, and the practical stuff. Now let's get a little philosophical here.
Yeah.
What are some of the ethical things to think about when it comes to AI concierges?
Ah, now we're getting to the heart of it. AI, especially in a service industry like hospitality, brings up some really interesting questions. One big concern is job displacement. While we've been saying that AI concierges are meant to work with staff, not replace them, there's always that worry that as AI gets smarter, it could lead to job losses.
It's a valid concern, especially in an industry that relies so heavily on human interaction.
It is, and it's a conversation we need to have as a society. How do we make sure that AI benefits everyone, not just a select few? How do we create new opportunities for workers who might be displaced by automation?
It's about finding that balance between technological progress and social responsibility.
Exactly. And it's not just about jobs. There's also the question of human connection.
Hmm.
As we rely more and more on AI, are we losing those real human interactions that make life meaningful?
That's a question that applies to all areas of life, not just hospitality.
It does, and there's no easy answer. But I think in the hospitality industry, that human connection will always be at the heart of the experience. AI can enhance and facilitate that connection, but it can't ever fully replace it.
It's about using AI to create space for those genuine human moments. The smiles, the conversations, the acts of kindness that make a stay memorable.
Beautifully said. Now, let's zoom out for a moment and look at the bigger picture. How do you think AI concierges will shape the future of the hospitality industry as a whole?
It's like gazing into a crystal ball, but with AI algorithms instead of mystical powers.
I love that analogy. I think AI concierges are going to play a huge role in shaping the future of hospitality, driving innovation, personalization, and sustainability. Imagine a world where every hotel guest has access to a personalized AI assistant, something that can anticipate their needs, cater to their preferences, and help them create a truly unique and memorable experience.
It's like having a bespoke travel experience totally tailored to you.
Exactly. And it goes beyond just the individual guest. AI can also help hotels become more efficient, reduce their impact on the environment, and create a more inclusive and accessible environment for everyone.
So it's about using AI to create a more sustainable, equitable, and, well, delightful future for the whole industry.
Precisely. And as AI technology keeps evolving, the possibilities are endless. We could see AI concierges that translate languages in real time, provide recommendations based on your mood or your biometrics, even create immersive virtual experiences that blend the physical and digital worlds.
That's mind-boggling. The future sounds incredible.
It is. But one thing's for sure, AI is here to stay. And it's going to completely change the way we travel and experience the world.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty excited about the future of hospitality. AI concierges, personalized experiences, sustainable practices. It all sounds like a recipe for a truly remarkable journey.
I couldn't agree more. And as we keep exploring this world of AI, let's remember to keep the human element at the forefront. It's the combination of technology and human touch that creates those unforgettable experiences for every guest.
Absolutely. So to all our listeners out there who are ready to embrace the future of hospitality, we encourage you to dive deeper into the world of AI concierges. Explore the possibilities, ask questions, and be part of shaping this exciting new era.
And remember, the best journeys are the ones that surprise and delight us. Let AI be your guide, but never lose sight of the human connection that makes travel so special.
On that note, we'll bid you farewell for now. Thanks for joining us on this Deep Dive.
Until next time, safe travels.